Hey guys, today I'll be working on my Cummins 40 kilowatt generator. I've been getting an intermittent high engine temperature alarm when it runs occasionally. Got two sensors on it. One is a gauge sensor and one is just for the high temperature sensor. When I get the alarm, it shuts the generator down. And of course, I clear the alarm, it starts right back up. Temperature's good. And I also put a digital thermometer on it, and everything's good. Everything is at the correct temperature. So I'm suspecting that the high temperature sensor is bad, and I'm going to be replacing that today. It's located up here. You can see it right behind the thermostat's in there. It's right behind the thermostat into the head. And I'm draining the antifreeze out now. Nice thing about this setup here is I've got a drain here for the antifreeze and a drain here for the oil, and they're piped in so I can just open a valve and get it out. Shut this off and get another bucket here. So what I've got is the sensor right there. You can see it. Can't really see it because the wires are in the way, but it's threaded into the block. Cummins is proud of those. It was 180 bucks for probably a $15 sensor, but it's the way it goes there. So anyway, I'm going to make sure the antifreeze is low enough, and I'm going to take that sensor out, replace it, and start it up and see what I get. Hopefully when I pull that sensor out, I'll see something wrong with it, like maybe a corrosion hole in it or something, but who knows. Well, I got the sensor out, but I don't see anything wrong with it. No holes in it, no corrosion. I'm going to change it anyway, obviously, but I was hoping I'd find something conclusive, but I may test it later. But, you know, it's kind of an intermittent problem. It doesn't happen all the time. So anyway, I'm going to replace it and see where it goes. The one thing I failed to mention, I did it, but I failed to mention it in the video, was before you're working on a piece of automatic equipment like a generator that can start anytime, if your power glitches or something, you want to disconnect the negative side of the battery so that it can't start up while you're working on it. You can see I've still got it disconnected here. I'm going to be reconnecting that now. I just refilled the antifreeze in the radiator, got the new sensor on, and I'm going to start it up and see if it runs okay. And of course, only time will tell if this fixed it, because it is an intermittent problem. But I'm going to go ahead and hook this battery up now. Alright guys, I've had it running about 15 minutes now. I put my 20 kilowatt load on there, which gives me just under 90 amps. Basically, it's two big oven heaters out here, and so I've been running it with 90 amps on it for about 15 minutes. It's up to temperature. I'll show you the gauges here in a minute. It gets pretty loud when I open up the case, but everything's running, no leaks. So I'm gonna see if this takes care of it. We'll open up the door here and we'll show you the gauges, and the temperature is going to be around 175. It's about where it runs, and you'll see the other gauges and see what's going on there. So everything's running good. I'm going to turn the load off and then let it run for 10 minutes or so to cool down the generator. That should show me 0 amps. We'll let it run a few minutes more, let the generator itself cool off, and I'll keep you posted if it fails again. We'll have to do a little more troubleshooting. Hopefully it's just that sensor. Well, if you like this kind of stuff, guys, please like and subscribe. I'll see you around.